Modern culture often frames Aphrodite as a serene figure, emerging from a seashell, surrounded by delicate springtime blossoms. She has become a gentle symbol of romance. Ancient accounts offer a grittier origin. This sea foam bubbled up from the severed remains of the sky god Uranus. Her birth was an act of mutilation and cosmic upheaval. Her vengeance targeted the psyche. She forced King Theseus' daughter, Mira, into an uncontrollable lust for her own father. When the women of Lemnos neglected her shrines, she inflicted them with a stench so foul their husbands abandoned them, eventually forcing other princesses into prostitution to settle her scores. To the Greeks, love appeared as a disease, a weaponized force commanded by a master manipulator who played gods and mortals against each other. Her control stemmed from a specific tool, the kestos himas, an embroidered band containing the powers of charm and longing. Homer describes it as an intoxicating force capable of stealing the wits of the most analytical mind. She bypassed physical armor entirely, using psychological deception to control those far stronger than herself. When her husband Hephaistos caught her in an affair with Ares, he trapped them in an unbreakable iron net and summoned the other gods to witness her disgrace. While others might have cowered, Aphrodite leaned into her allure. She turned the public spectacle into a demonstration of her own power, captivating the male gods who had come to mock her and leaving the trap with her influence enhanced rather than diminished. On Earth, she was equally deceptive. When targeting the mortal prince Anchises, she avoided a display of divine glory on the peaks of Mount Ida. She suppressed her divine aura and approached his camp disguised as a vulnerable Phrygian princess, using a fabricated story of kidnapping to lower his guard. Whether in the halls of Olympos or the forests of Troy, Aphrodite fought by manufacturing desire to seize control of the mind. In a traditional fight, she is physically outmatched. When the warrior Diomedes stabbed her in the wrist during the Trojan War, she fled the field in tears, unable to handle the clash of bronze and muscle. Yet she dictated the war's trajectory from the margins. When the Spartan king Menelaos was about to kill Paris in a duel, Aphrodite intervened. She snapped Paris's helmet strap, wrapped him in a thick cloud of mist, and instantly transported him to safety. She influenced the war's endgame from a distance by lending her magical girdle to her rival, the queen goddess Hera. This borrowed weapon allowed Hera to seduce and distract Zeus, putting the king of the gods into a deep sleep while the Greeks launched a devastating counterattack. Aphrodite moved the pieces of the Trojan War without drawing a sword, proving that even the ruler of the universe could be puppeteered from the shadows. The Greeks recognized this terrifying duality. In the Symposium, the philosopher Plato attempted to categorize the goddess by splitting her into two distinct identities. He identified a heavenly Aphrodite, a figure representing spiritual harmony and pure, disciplined creation. He contrasted this with a common Aphrodite, the force behind physical lust, base manipulation, and social instability. This contradiction is reflected in her offspring with Ares. She birthed Harmonia, the goddess of harmony, but also Phobos and Deimos, rout and terror. These myths suggest that beauty is never passive. It is inherently disruptive. It shatters alliances and forces kings to abandon their duties. While logic relies on predictable rules, weaponized desire is designed to crush them. To the Greeks, these stories proved that logic was a fragile defense. Even Zeus, the arbiter of cosmic law, found his willpower erased by a borrowed belt, demonstrating that when desire is directed with intent, even the most analytical mind can